Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to our Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet Battle Stadium VGC ranked doubles content on the channel. Today we are featuring a brand new team, which we'll be using for the next few episodes. So the rental code for this team is down in the description. I will flash it on the screen when we go switch over to the gameplay. But let's take a look at this team now. So there's some familiar Pokemon in here that I've used before, and there's a few that I haven't used at all yet. But this is a team that is fairly meta-heavy. It is just kind of consisting of most of the common Pokemon in the format at the moment. I think there's a team build that is very similar to this one running around that uses Annihilate, I think instead of Meowscarada. I'm not sure if the Mon builds are the same. Probably not. But regardless, this is a very meta-heavy team. So it starts with the Maushold. Now this Maushold is not the Population Bomb Maushold. This is a Friend Guard bulky support Maushold. So it's got 252 HP, 252 speed. It's not running Focus Sash because Mojito over here has the Focus Sash. We'll take a look at her in a minute. But it is running Citrus Berry, so I don't think it's common for it to get just totally one-shotted unless it Annihilates on the field, or Hariyama. Something with a strong fighting type move, but as long as it lives, it should be able to pop the Citrus Berry and be able to handle that. So it's got Friend Guard. Friend Guard is basically a free Light Screen and Reflect as long as the Maushold is on the field, which is pretty great. Standard bulky support Maushold set with Follow Me, Encore, and Protect, and then Super Fang for damage. That way we don't need any attack investment at all. So it's not running Population Bomb, it's running Super Fang, which is very useful. Can miss, but it is very useful. It's also Terra Grass, so that it can't be triggered by a Moongus, or potentially Lilligant, or potentially Breloom. So that's the Mouseketeers there. We have the return of Fairy Food. Fairy Food is back, probably the MVP of the team that we were using before. It's the exact same Fairy Food. The only difference is, instead of the Focus Sash, it has the Life Orb. I have to remember that it doesn't have the Focus Sash now. That it is running Life Orb. And it will have a little bit more damage output, but it can't stay in on Fairy types this time. So we have to be very careful. It's Terra Steel, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Tailwind, Protect, and then Timid Nature with 252 in Special Attack and Speed. So this is just a very useful Pokemon. It has Levitate, it can sit next to Garchomp, it can really take advantage of Haze from Murkrow. So it just really likes to be involved in the battle, usually likes to come out in the beginning, set up a Tailwind, and then just start to kill things. Its partner here is Sharknado. This is a different Sharknado than the Sharknado from the first team. This is a Choice Band Sharknado with 252 attack and speed, Jolly Nature, running Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Rock Slide, and Stomping Tantrum, and is Ground Terror type. So this is going to have a lot more damage output than the one we were using on that first team, and it'll be a lot faster, and it should really appreciate being paired with Hydreigon. Can also be paired with Murkrow for some really good free Earthquakes with Tailwind support. Next we have String Cheese, the Goldengo, who is Steel Terra type, good as gold ability, of course, Choice Specs variant. So this is a EV spread that I found for a good Choice Specs Goldengo build. So it's got some bulk. It doesn't need a ton of special attack investment because it's modest nature and it's got Choice Specs. So we do have EVs to spare. We can put some in speed, we can put some in defense and HP for bulk. So the moveset that I chose here is Make It Rain, which is probably what we're going to be clicking most of the time anyway. But we do have Shadow Ball for additional Ghost Stab, and then Thunderbolt and Power Gem for coverage. I was debating Dazzling Gleam. I probably could have gone Dazzling Gleam. That might be better, just because of the prevalence of Dark types. Sure. But Power Gem's there. Realistically, I'm just going to be clicking Make It Rain. If we're being honest, it's probably going to be Make It Rain. Pairs very well with Follow Me and support from the Maushold, as well as Tailwind support from either the Murkrow or the Hydreigon. Brynhilder the Murkrow is back. This is the same Murkrow I used on that first team as well. It is built exactly the same, 252 in HP, 140 in defense, and 116 in special defense. Bold nature, so it's got some pretty even defense and special defense bulk. No investment at all in attack because it doesn't need it because it runs Foul Play, Haze, Taunt and Tailwind with Prankster as the ability so that it can get Prankster Haze, Prankster Tailwind, and then potentially taunt some Amoonguses. That is a very effective thing to do for Amoongus, as we have learned. And then finally, Mojito returns. This is the same Mojito, it just has a different moveset. I just dropped U-Turn off in favor of Protect since we're no longer choiced. We can run Protect. We have Flower Trick, Knock Off, and Sucker Punch with a Focus Sash and Overgrow. That is a very common build right now for Meowscarada. The Focus Sash lets you hang on with one. Overgrow kicks in. Your next Flower Trick is going to do a shitload of damage. So we have that. It is Grass Terra type, 252 attack, 252 speed, Jolly Nature. So Mojito's here to clean up. Meowscarada is just such a good fucking Pokemon, man. It's so good. So this is a very hyper offensive team, puts on a lot of offensive pressure, hates Trick Room, very much hates Trick Room. So that's something we definitely have to be aware of. But we do have multiple Tailwind support, we have a Redirection, and we just have a lot of good offensive options. A lot of good coverage, and just really hard-hitting Pokemon. So I'm expecting good things from this team. This is basically a Good Stuffs team. This is probably the strongest team of the ones that I've built, so if I play badly with it, then that's totally on me, not on the team at all, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's take this team and jump into the battles. Okay, so this is the team here. We have the team ID up in the corner, J4MBY4. If you would like to download this team and try it out for yourself, I cannot speak to how good it is, because I haven't used it yet, but we're going to find out. So let's jump into ranked battles and see if we can grab a couple of battles. So we did go 3-0 in the last episode. That did get us up to rank 5. I spoiled myself. I had to go in and take a look and see, watch it go up. But it did go up. So here we go. We've got our team. We are looking for an opposing trainer, and we will see how good we can play today. I don't know. I'm still scared. I'm very scared. So we're battling rank 5 trainers now. So they have Arboliva, Hawlucha, Gyarados, Raichu, Murkrow, and Goldengo. So I'm curious how the Raichu... What's the Raichu gonna do? So I don't see Trick Room on this team, so I'm not sure what the Arboliva's gonna do. I see a lot of flying types, so Garchomp is really, really not good here. I think... a lot of resistances to make it rain also. So I think we go Hydreigon and Mojito as leads here. That feels decent. We can do knockoff shenanigans. We can do Flower Trick shenanigans. We can set up Tailwind. The problem, though, is that I don't think... Well, Sharknado doesn't get threatened by much. Just because it can't Earthquake doesn't mean it's not effective. So we can bring Sharknado in the back, I think. And then Goldengo, I don't know if Goldengo really wants to... Maybe we bring Mousehold. I think Mousehold in the back might be good. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see how that goes. So I like Hydreigon, Meowscarada. I was using that before on the other team. It's just they have good synergy, and with Garchomp in the back, we can always switch in. We can't U-turn out, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, this is an interesting team. It feels, I almost want to say it's like kind of anti-meta. I don't know what these guys want to do, right? I know that Raichu's clearly wants to click Fake Out, right? So that feels pretty obvious. Arboliva is just a really slow attacker. I don't know what it wants to do, though. I feel like we want to... Do we want to protect Tailwind? Who's the Raichu most likely to Fake Out, right? I would say probably Hydreigon. We could double Protect. But I think I want to... I'm going to try to knock off the Arboliva. Alright, so we're going to Specs. We're going to Specs. Where did that even come from? We're going to... What? Okay, so it's Terra Fire. Okay, it could go just Terra Blast right into Meowscarada, which is okay. We have the Sash, so that's not a big deal. We can try to knock off... I was thinking maybe it has Specs. Maybe that's where my mind went. We could try to knock off the Specs. is going to fake out into the Hydreigon. Read that correctly. Okay, I figured that was the most likely option. So we get the knockoff into the Arboliva. It doesn't do a ton. We get the grassy terrain up. I'm sure it wanted that. You can't attack Arboliva and not its leftovers, okay, and not expect grassy terrain to go up. That's its whole thing, right? So, all right. So it's gonna bring me down to Sash. That's okay. We are gonna have Overgrow now. I don't know if I feel the need to... Do I feel the need to Tailwind? Raichu's fast. I don't know if it's faster than Meowscarada. We could try to double into the Raichu. Because I don't know what other kind of, like, threat Arboliva's really going to have. And I don't think Raichu's going to run Protect. You typically don't run Fake Out and Protect. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. I feel so good about that. The Gyarados comes in. I'm okay with that, because Gyarados is going to do whatever it's going to do. It's going to, yeah, intimidate Meowscarada. That's fine. I don't care, because I'm Flower Tricking. Right, so this should bring this down to Sash. Yep. And then we're going to just take out the Raichu with the Dark Pulse. Raichu's going to Volt Switch. We're not going to take out the Raichu. That's kind of okay. It is going to cycle in Fake Out. So we do have Fake Out pressure in the back. Got to keep that in mind. But that's okay. Whoever comes in is going to have to take a Dark Pulse. Which I'm pretty okay with. So let's see. It's going to be Arboliva. Okay. I'm not sure how much bulk this thing has. Not much. Not much. Okay. I think Mousehold wants to come in here. Garchomp certainly doesn't. So Mousehold comes in. I think the play now, do I want a Tailwind? I feel like both Pokemon on their side of the field are slower than Hydreigon. So I think we can just Dark Pulse again into the Arboliva, and then Super Fang the Gyarados. So we bring it down to half health. We Dark Pulse the Arboliva. Arboliva's gone. Don't know what Gyarados is going to do. I hope it Dragon Dances. I hope to God it Dragon Dances. I so hope it Dragon Dances. I don't think it would. No, it's going to Ice Fang. Okay. I was going to say, if it Dragon Dances, we can Encore that shit. And that would be thrilling. So we get to see what their final Pokemon is. We know they have Gyarados. What do they have coming in? Oh, it's Raichu. We know it's Raichu. That's right. Okay. So it's going to Fake Out. The question is, again, who is it going to Fake Out? It might not want to Fake Out, honestly, because I can Encore the Fake Out. I think it makes more sense to Fake Out Hydreigon again. So, I don't see, I don't see a problem with double protecting here. We guard against the Fake Out. I don't know if Mousehold is faster than Raichu. Raichu also gets Encore, I just remembered. That's scary. That is a bit scary. Also, Raichu Gyarados is a very cool combo. Because Raichu Lightning Rod's the Gyarados, the electric attacks that hit Gyarados. So it is going to Ice Fang. I'm going to try to Encore the Raichu into Fake Out. We're going to see if that works. I don't know if it's faster. But I think a Draco into Gyarados and an Encore on the Raichu is going to be super swell. Let's see if we can pull it off. We'll find out if Raichu is faster than Mousehold. I think Mousehold should be... I don't know. Raichu's real fast. Not faster than Mousehold, though. Alright, so Raichu is effectively neutralized. We can get a nice old Draco Meteor into the Gyarados. Hopefully we hit. We do hit. It connects. Gyarados goes down. And now they just have a Raichu that is stuck doing Fake Out with almost no HP. So yeah, there's a reason that a lot of these Pokemon are used a lot. It's because they're good. Raichu is... Oh, they still have a Hawlucha in the back. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. That's okay. I'm okay with that. So we can Draco Meteor the Hawlucha. And I think we can follow me. Do I want to follow me or protect? Yeah, no, we want to follow. We didn't want to do follow me, for sure. Definitely want to do follow me. Close combat might kill the Mousehold. I don't know how strong Hawlucha is. I think we have one more turn of Encore after this. And then we'll actually have to deal with the Raichu. Oh, we missed Draco. That's bad. That's real bad. These swords... Guys. Guys. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. I have to double check one thing. All right, that's not what I want. I want check status. I want Raichu. He still has one more turn of Encore. We're going to Draco Meteor the Hawlucha again, and we are going to Encore the Hawlucha into Swords Dance. Probably should have gone for the... I should have gone for the Raichu. That was a bad play. That was a bad play. I should have gone for the Raichu. Alright, it's fine, though. So he's going to get really buff. So we're going to have to be careful about that. We actually have to really... That was a bad play. We need to go for the Raichu now, and I'm going to go ahead and follow me. If you see a Mousehold out there doing Encore, don't click stuff that's going to get Encored. There we go. That felt a little dirty, but you know what? It is what it is, right? So that's why Encore Mousehold is so good. But yeah, Raichu is a really cool Pokemon. I like Raichu a lot. And I want to use a Raichu, and I'm actually going to use a Raichu in a future team. So, I feel like Raichu is very slept on. But let's go ahead and continue battling. We are now up at rank 6, which is very scary. This is the last rank of Pokeball tier. Which, means I'm gonna have to start playing good. Which I think I played pretty well in that battle, except for not taking out the Raichu. So we have a trainer, rank 6 trainer. Got Gengar, Ceruledge, Dragonite, Murkrow, Goldengo, and Hydreigon. So a lot of common Pokemon here. Let's see. What weaknesses can we exploit? This would be a good time to have Dazzling Gleam on String Cheese, but I don't. So, so there's that. Mojito likes this matchup a bit. Doesn't love it, but likes it a bit. It can hit Ceruledge, Gengar, and Goldengo pretty hard. Let's see. Do we want Murkrow as a lead here? I don't know. I don't know that Murkrow really helps. I feel like Mousehold helps. And we can potentially get Mousehold... I don't know if I want that, actually. Let's see. They have a lot of resistances or immunities to Sharknado. But Sharknado can hit things for neutral damage. I think I want to go, actually, I want to go these two. I like having Mousehold in the back. And I think Mojito. That feels good. That feels pretty good. Let's see. I feel like I always want to bring Mousehold. Mousehold just always feels good to me. I don't know. Just the ability to shut things down and just to cut HP in half with Super Fang. I know Population Bomb is the tech, but man, like, okay. So I feel like a Dragon Claw is fairly obvious. We got Draco Meteor obviously coming from Hydreigon. It's gonna take out whoever it hits, right? So that's a bit scary. I want to click Tailwind, but I don't know that it's safe to click Tailwind. I almost want to go Terra Steel Tailwind. That might be hasty, and then we go for a Rock Slide. That might be hasty. I almost feel like I really did not think that one through, but Terra Steel Hydreigon feels good defensively. The question is, they're gonna target down the Garchomp, right? They're gonna do it. They're not. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're not Tailwinding. They're gonna Foul Play. Okay, okay, that's fair. That's fair. So they could Tailwind, but I already have Tailwind. I feel like... The Garchomp has to, or the Murkrow has to go, so I have to... I have to Draco into the Murkrow and then Rock Slide. Okay, they're gonna withdraw the Murkrow. I'm okay with that. Who's coming in? Cerulege. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that. Is this gonna be Terra Fire Hydreigon? Probably not, right? It is? You saw I was clicking Rock Slide, right? Like, you saw that. You don't outspeed Garchomp. Why'd you do that? I mean, I guess you could just get a Heat Wave off. Sure, I mean, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. It's gonna do a lot. I don't know if it takes out Garchomp. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't take out Garchomp. It does take out the Hydreigon. That's, you know what, we got the Tailwind up, though. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We do have to be a little careful, though, because we have the mice and the cat in the back, right? So we are threatened. Never mind. We're not threatened. We're not that threatened anymore. I was going to say we were threatened. Mousehold for sure. Mousehold definitely wants to come in. Mousehold absolutely wants to come in. So they have Murkrow and one other Pokemon in the back. They've lost both Cerulege and Hydreigon. And we know the Murkrow's at like half health. It can do shenanigans, like for sure. It can do shenanigans. So I'm not don't for 1 second think that I don't think it's going to do shenanigans. All right, so we have the Goldengo here. Goldengo is interesting. That's probably going to take out. Probably going to take out the Garchomp, but it's not going to outspeed the Garchomp, even with Tailwind, because I have Tailwind. So I think we protect the Mousehold first, and then we just Rock Slide. We have to Rock Slide. So the Murkrow should go down. Mousehold's going to survive the Make It Rain. Goldengo, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. As long as the Murkrow goes down, that's what mattered the most. All right, so now they have their Goldengo. They're going to take it. Oh, they're Focus Blasting. Oh. Interesting. That's so interesting. Okay. Well, we have to follow me. I have to Rock Slide. I almost want to switch. But I won't. We'll just get the damage off. We'll get the damage off. And then, as long as we can get some damage onto this Goldengo, like it's resisted, sure, okay, fine. It is going to connect the Focus Blast. The Mousehold's going to die. But now we get a free switch into Meowscarada, who we can Terra Grass and do Flower Trick, right? So they've already used their Terra. Tailwind peters out, but it's okay because we have just fast Pokemon, right? So. We haven't won yet, and he's locked into Focus Blasts, which is not great for me. Oh, I don't have to Flower Trick. I don't have to Flower Trick. What am I doing? We could Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch and Rock Slide. There we go. Does that clean it up? It does. Great. And we can't Terra because we already used our Terra. Because I didn't pay attention. But it didn't matter. I'm scared. I'm going into Great Ball tier now, and I'm very scared. So this team's really good. Yeah, it's designed to be good, right? It's designed specifically to be a meta team. So the question is, how well can we play it? It's not necessarily a hard team to play, but it does require maneuvering. So we are now in Great Ball tier, which I'm scared of. But we're playing with a team that I think I'm piloting pretty well for now. And we have 2 wins under our belt. So even if we lose today, this last battle, we have time to do a third one. Even if we lose this third battle, we still come out ahead in today's episode. So I'm good with that. And I'm pretty happy with how I've been playing. I don't know if it's just because this is a good team. But we found Nico, who's rank 7, and he's coming into the battle with, this is horrifying. So we have Haxorus, who is probably Mold Breaker. So that means it can hit Fairy Food with Earthquake. We have probably Trick Room. We have Chlorophyll, Sleep Powder. We have a co-starring Flamigo. So this is very scary. Trick Room is something this team does not love. So I feel like I want to lead Murkrow. But we can't necessarily taunt the Trick Room, right? So let's lead you and potentially Mouseketeers. That feels not bad. Who do we want in the back, though? Who's going to do a lot of damage in the back? Sharknado, right? Sharknado is definitely good here. But we have to be prepared for both a Torkoal Jumpluff lead or an Indeedee Armarouge lead. And I'm not sure where the setup is for Flamigo to really come in and beat shit up. But it's there. Somewhere it's there. I feel like we need Mojito. And then let's just see. This is scary. This is a scary matchup. Because if there's one thing this team doesn't appreciate, it's Trick Room. That's a shiny Ditto. It's a very shiny Ditto. Very blue Ditto. Good stuff. Torkoal Jumpluff. Okay, so I know what to expect with that, at least. I think what we want to do is we want to... Shit. How do we not get put to sleep here? We got to protect. And we need to probably Terra Grass and Super Fang the Torkoal. I hate burning Terra super early like this, but if we can Super Fang the Torkoal, then Eruption is not going to do very much. Well, it's still going to do a lot, because it's Eruption in the sun, and it's probably Specs. And my Mousehold is weak to it now. But, but we're not going to get put to sleep. We're not going to get put to fucking sleep. You're damn right we're not. Hopefully this tour, it's going for Heat Wave. Smart, very smart. So Mousehold's going to take an ass load. Doesn't die, though. It's going to pop the Citrus. So that's not bad. So the next thing we can do is we can follow me, and we can Dark Pulse the Torkoal. Torkoal goes down. In all likelihood, Torkoal goes down, unless they switch it out. Protects. Alright. That's fine. So what's Jumpluff gonna do? Pollen Puff? That's fine. Yeah. That didn't even take me out. That's kind of surprising. Alright, so the Torkoal can't protect. We just do the same thing again, right? We gotta just do the same thing. Actually, no. No, we don't. No, we don't. We Dark Pulse. Or actually, we Draco into the Jumpluff, and we Encore the Protect, right? That feels pretty good. So it's not Specs. That's good to know. Shit. Shit. Well, we can Encore the Sleep Powder, too. So I'm kind of okay with that. Man, Encore puts in so much work. I don't have it on the Raichu that I'm planning to use. Part of me wants to put it on the Raichu now. So yeah, let's Draco the Jumpluff again, and we're gonna Encore the Jumpluff. Into Sleep Powder. Can't Sleep Powder any of my Pokemon at the moment. We're not faster than the Jumpluff. That was silly. I should have known Jumpluff was going to outspeed me because it already did. Right? So that was careless. That was a bit careless. Okay. We don't wake up yet, but we've taken 2 turns of sleep. The odds of us waking up next turn are pretty good. I think Garchomp wants to come in here. The problem is... Did we set up Tailwind? We did, right? No, we didn't. Okay, we didn't set up Tailwind. That sucks. Alright, so we probably should try. And then we should probably Rock Slide. We're gonna get put to sleep, though. We're gonna get put to sleep. The Haxorus comes in. That's gonna click Earthquake. That's such a cool shiny. That's gonna click Earthquake. Yeah. Not this turn, but yeah. Yeah. Ideally, we wake up and get Tailwind off, though. That's the plan. Do we get Tailwind off? Are we going to wake up and click Tailwind? No, we're not. We're going to take 3 full turns of sleep, but we're going to wake up this time. Harsh Sunlight fades. I don't love this. We got to click Tailwind, and then we got to click Rock Slide. So that's all we can do. I could... You know, part of me, like, wants to switch Pokemon around and stuff and do stuff. The problem is, I don't want to have sleeping Pokemon in the back. Breaking Swipe. Huh. I see. Yes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, well. At this point, man. See, the thing is, I knew what Jumpluff did, too. Like, I knew Jumpluff's play. I knew what it was. I knew exactly what Jumpluff's thing was. And I was able to kind of maneuver around it a bit. Yeah, here comes an Earthquake. He's just gonna Earthquake everything now. This is tough. The good thing is we actually get the Rock Slide off. That might be enough to kill. Oh, never mind. Fuck. We have Meowscarada in the back. It's Dragon Dancing because it can. What? Who's gonna stop it? Right? Who's gonna fucking stop it? So. The question now is. Do we switch Garchomp into Meowscarada? I think we do. Shit. I think we do. Because at the very least, it's going to burn a turn of Sleep Powder. Because he's going to click Sleep Powder. He's not going to be able to put me to sleep. Gonna go Sleep Powder on the Garchomp slot. Shit. We still have Tailwind. Which is good. Let's go on Strength Sap. Fuck off. I have to consider Jumpluff, honestly. Jumpluff is good. Jumpluff is actually good. It's just... fucking obnoxious. I have to go Rock Slide, right? I can't. Maybe I lock into Dragon Claw. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna be put to sleep anyway. Gonna be put to sleep anyway. I've already used my. Terra, so that is enough to take out the Haxorus. That's good at least. But there's a Torkoal in the back, and I think they still have another Pokemon in the back. So. Jesus. It goes to show, even if you know what something does, right? It can still just be a menace. That's weird. I don't know why you'd do that. Tailwind's petered out. Here comes the Torkoal. Here comes the Torkoal. Now it's going to be fast and use Sleep Powder again. Or Strength Sap. It could just Strength Sap me, too. It's probably best to just knock off, right? Yeah. The Torkoal's obviously the bigger threat here, because even though Jumpluff's being annoying, it's not going to do anything. Ugh. Shuckaberry. Great. Well, so much for that. Yeah, I think we're going to have to forfeit this one. I don't think there's a way to stick it out, right? That doesn't seem likely. So, yeah, Jumpluff is a menace. Jumpluff is a fucking menace. We've learned that. It's interesting, because, like, I know that it's just fast Sleep Powder, right? That's the thing, and it probably has Wide Lens for accuracy. So, what's the answer? What's the answer to just fast Sleep Powder? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to figure it out, but that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, and make sure you're subscribed for more Pokemon Scarlet Violet Battle Stadium VGC ranked doubles. We're going to do another team, or another episode with this team next. And we've lost a little bit of progress, but we made a lot of progress. So this is like 2 big leaps forward and 1 small step back. So I'm okay with that progress that we've made. So yeah, next time we're going to keep going with this team and see if we can get a few more wins under our belt. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you then. Goodbye.